So we ended last month on an 8 day losing streak. So today I'm just going to take you through what happened and where we are on the account. To give you the stats of how the month actually went, I had 9 wins, which gave me 17%. Eight of those trades gave me 16%. Then 1% from a day where I had a loss and a win. So every trade I take it's 1% for 2% gain. Then so it's 9 wins and 17 losses at 1% each. That is 17%. So 17% minus 17%, it's actually zero. Now, how did I end up making one a negative throwdown for the month of February? Where is it? I actually made 1.5%, negative 1.5% drawdown for February. So, two mistakes that I made. Obviously, when you're a trader, you are going to do mistakes, even if you are disciplined. So, what actually happened on I think it was the 2nd of February, I was just touching my phone, I was scanning the markets through my phone. Then I ended up hitting a buy. I was supposed to go out of the trade or close the trade, but I ended up not doing so. Even though I had about, let me just check. I think I had one, two, three. I had three chances of closing the trade, but I ended up not closing. Then on the 7th, there are these trades that are inside here. So what happened is, because I'm still working, so I asked someone to at least, how do I put this? I had asked someone to monitor the trades for me. Then he actually took trades that were wrong. So this one is 5%, the other one is 1%. So that's why I have a negative drawdown of 1.5%. One other thing I want to mention is last month, on the last week of last month, we ended up on an 8 day losing streak. So that's where most of the 17%. So that's 8% on just the last week. So we had a 8 day losing streak and we ended up losing 8% of our account. But I think I am only left with one trade. Sorry about that. So I am only left with one trade to recover everything. So let me just take you to this week's trades that I took. So the first trade we took for the month was on the second day of the month. I think it was on the second. So the first day we had no trade. The second day we had a buy that ended up on a loss, followed by a buy again the following day on the third, and that one was successful, followed by another buy on the fourth. Also, that one was successful. Now, one thing I want to mention about these trades, all of them they are held for more than 24 hours, which makes me a swing trader. The fifth trade we took was no, actually it was a fourth trade that we took on the fifth. Even this one ended up on a loss, and this loss was not my loss, so it was the system's loss. So then on the sixth we took another buy that ended up on a, yeah, it ended up being on profit on the sixth at night or early in the hours of the night. Then on the seventh, we actually took a loss after we had a sell on the market. Then yesterday, we took a buy again on the 8th, and we just hit take profit just this morning. Then we just took this trade today, just right now, actually. As I was recording this, I had to stop because I didn't want to have the pressure of taking trades in front of the camera. So this is what we are having today. You buy, here's our stop loss, here's the entry, and here is the take profit. So where are we? according to percentages wise. So we have one, two, three, four winning trades. All of these trades gave me a return of 2%, which makes it 8% minus the 3 days that I lost. It means I am actually up 5% for the month. So I've actually made the 1.5% that I incurred last month. So that is where we are today. Now, one thing I want to mention that I haven't mentioned yet is that I am trading gold also, but on a separate account, which is a prop firm account. So for now, I don't want to be showing it here because I don't want the pressure to trade in front of the camera for emotional purposes sake. When you're taking these losses, I don't want to be looking at the camera feeling sorry for myself. So yeah, but last week with gold, we actually took a buy on Monday that was successful, and we're still holding the trade we took on the 4th, which was on a Tuesday, followed by 2 days of losing uh, 3%. Then the other one, which I took on Friday, even this one is a loss, if I remember very well. Even this one is a loss. So everything I've made on my Profam account, I've actually lost. So yeah. Then with Bitcoin, something interesting I want to ask about Bitcoin. So to those who are financial geeks like me or who are interested in finance or money or investing or trading, I want to ask something. Something is really strange about Bitcoin. Why is Bitcoin consolidating after Trump and his government announced that they will be having a strategic reserve for Bitcoin? So that's what I am not understanding. As you can see, but one thing I want to mention is on the 6th, going to the 7th day, yeah, there's this large candle. I think there was a lot of manipulation on Bitcoin. Someone knew that Trump was not going to buy any Bitcoin. He was just going to use the ones that have been confiscated from criminal charges. So I think it's the reason why we're seeing Bitcoin consolidating. Otherwise, today it's the third day actually. So on the 7th, we had the range forming. Let me just check 1, 2, 3, 4 on the first hour, and we never broke out of that range. And even yesterday, we formed the range again. I think the first 2 hours we never broke the range again. So I'm just waiting to see what is going to happen today. So otherwise, it's really interesting to see what's happening with Bitcoin. Nonetheless, I don't hold any Bitcoin, by the way. I hold XRP or the ISO 2002 tokens. ISO 202 tokens. So I'm actually running out of time now. I hope this is not going to be a long video. Otherwise, just